There's only one Everglades. There's only one place in the world that's like this. It's a World Heritage Site, an International Biosphere Reserve, a wetland of international importance, and a national park. In many ways, the Everglades is built for hurricanes. It's part of the ecosystem, it's part of the natural climate here. It's very vulnerable to both hurricanes and sea level rise. Our maximum elevation in the park is 11 feet, and 60% of the park is less than a meter in elevation. So when you start to look at some of the sea level rise projections over the next 50 to 100 years, we're going to see some pretty dramatic changes in the landscape. As part of Mission 66, we came in and built a number of facilities, lodging facilities, and also cabins that did fine for about 50 years.
Flamingo really was kind of the outpost where people stayed, got in depth into exploring the park. They can go out to Florida Bay, which is just to the south of us. They can go into the backcountry, which is just to the north. There's amazing wildlife. So it really was kind of a portal of ways to explore the park in any direction you wanted to go.
But then along came 2005, and in that storm season we sustained 2 hurricanes here that really wreaked a lot of havoc here. First was Hurricane Katrina, and then Hurricane Wilma. We did okay with the wind here, but we had a problem with the storm surge, and with between 6 and 9 feet of storm surge. Those facilities that were here and built in Mission 66 didn't make it, and then in 2008 we demolished them. So we were faced with the question of if we rebuild, and if we do, how do we do it?
How do we build Flamingo back? Because the public clearly said they wanted it built back. However, we need to do it in a way that was cost effective and recognizing the risks and vulnerabilities of a place that's essentially at sea level.
And so we looked at a lot of different options. We did a commercial services plan. We consulted with a lot of our partners here. We heard loud and clear from the public that they wanted us to rebuild here at Flamingo.
What we're trying to do is provide a little bit of comfort, some of those basic amenities that make again, a 1, 2, 3 night or more stay comfortable. But we don't want them to lose sight of the fact they're in a national park, they're in a wilderness area, and that there's a compatibility between the natural environment and the place they're staying at.
We knew we wanted to do something that was climate change smart, hurricane smart, but also importantly these days is investment smart. Right behind me is a pilot, what we call an ecotent. The concept here is we have an elevated platform with a very beautiful and functional facility that people can enjoy during the winter season, and then during the summer and the hurricane season we can take it down and store it and be ready if a storm is coming.
It's a project that really is meant to let visitors stay overnight in the park, explore the park's backcountry and its amazing natural and cultural resources.
What gets me excited about projects like this is progress. I think progress and partnerships. We have friends like the South Florida National Parks Trust or the University of Miami that stepped up not only to fund this prototype, but design it.
It may look simple from the outside, but a lot of thought has gone into it, both from a design and material standpoint, but also an operational standpoint as well.
We're one of the climate-friendly parks, and we were trying to do everything we can to lead by example and lower our carbon footprint. We're trying to do adaptation with our facilities, and here's kind of the crossroads, if you will, for looking at effects on the natural system, but also look at facilities that we can build from a capital investment standpoint that makes sense.
In Flamingo here, before this ecotent, 2 big projects we did were we installed solar-powered water systems in all of the bathhouses at the Flamingo campgrounds, which encompasses about 300 different sites. Similarly, we took our RV loop, we've put electrification into 41 sites. So rather than having people run generators, we now have quiet, non-polluting electric for these units.
We think about adaptation and climate change, and in some ways I'm not sure it's really thinking outside the box. I think it's thinking differently, but I also think it's not optional. If we're going to rebuild facilities in places like this, it can't be business as usual. I feel very, very lucky to have had a career with the Park Service, and I just happened to be duty stationed here when we got the storms in 2005, and what we were able to do then was turn a challenge into an opportunity, and we just happened to have the right people here at the park to think differently.
1, 2, 3. 3.
But we're looking for an experience here where people can come and not only enjoy this glorious place, but also learn. And I think that's one of the things we've done with our climate change program here at Everglades.